Welcome to Hebrew Bible Secrets with your host, Rabbi Jeremy Beaton, Chief Rabbi. We are reading today from the book of Brit, 2 Corinthians, starting at chapter 4. But first I'd like to show you the books we're reading from today. So the first book is the Hidden Truths, Hebraic Scrolls, Brit Chadasha, New Testament. And for references, we will be going to the Abrahamic-Faith, Nazarene, Hebraic Study Scriptures. And also, if you want to learn about the feasts and Passover and the prayers, please buy yourself the Forever-Israel prayer book with Passover Agadah. So all of these books have been transliterated from the Hebrew back to the English by Rabbi Simon Altaf HaKohen. So without further ado, 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 1. 1. Therefore, since we have this service, as we have received compassion, we are not weary. 2. But have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of Yud-Heh-Wahi deceitfully, but by proclamation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of Yud-Heh-Wahi. 3. But if our Besorah be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. 4. In whom the mighty one of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious Besorah of Messiah, who is the image of Yud-Heh-Wahi, should shine to them. 5. For we proclaim not ourselves, but Messiah Yahushua, the Master Yud-Heh-Wahi, and ourselves, your servants for Yahushua's sake. 6. For Elohim, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, has shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of Yud-Heh-Wahi in the face of Messiah. 7. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, which the excellence of the power may be of Yud-Heh-Wahi and not of us. 8. We are troubled in every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. 9. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. 10. Always bearing about in the body the dying of Yahushua, that the life also of Yahushua might be made manifest in our body. 11. For we which live are always handed to death for Yahushua's sake, that the life also of Yahushua might be made manifest in our mortal flesh. 12. So then death works in us, but life in you. 13. We, having the same Ruach spirit of faith, according as it is written, I believed, and therefore have I spoken. We also believe, and therefore speak. 14. Knowing that he which raised up Yahushua shall raise up us also by Yahushua, and shall present us with you. 15. For all things are for your sakes, that the abundant favour might through the thanksgiving of much increase to the glory of Yud-Heh-Wahi. 16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. 17. For our affliction is light, which is but for a moment, works for us as a far more exceedingly of glory beyond all comparison. 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are unseen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are unseen are eternal. Okay, so that now brings us to the end of 2 Corinthians chapter 4. So let's go back and have a look at some of the footnotes in 2 Corinthians chapter 4. So the first footnote we have is in verse 4. In whom the mighty one of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious Besorah of Messiah, who is the image of Yudhe-Wahe, should shine to them. Okay, so in whom the mighty one, let's have a look at this. So, allegorical reference to Satan. Okay, so what it's talking about here is an allegorical reference in whom the mighty one is an allegorical reference to Satan. Okay, so let's go to the next footnote, which is in verse 13. We, having the same Ruach spirit of faith, according as it is written, I believed, and therefore have I spoken. We also believe, and therefore speak. So let's have a look at this. Therefore speak. So quoted in Psalm 116 and 10. Okay. So quoted in Psalm 116 and 10. So let's have a look at that quickly. So I'm going to the Abrahamic-Faith, Nazarene, Hebraic Study Scriptures. Okay. So Psalm 116 and 10. Psalm 116 and 10, and it reads, I believed, therefore have I spoken. I was greatly afflicted. Okay? So read that again. I believed, therefore have I spoken. I was greatly afflicted. Okay? So let's go to the next footnote, which is in verse 14. Knowing that he which raised up Yahushua shall raise up us also by Yahushua. Okay, so knowing that he which raised up Yahushua, let's have a look at this. So the word Lord or Master is not extant in these manuscripts. Okay, so the word Lord or Master is not extant in these manuscripts. Okay, so that now brings us to the end of 2 Corinthians chapter 4. So I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you on the other side. This is Rabbi Jeremy Beaton, Chief Rabbi, saying thank you for watching and Shalom Shalom. Baruch Shem Kivod Malkuto Leolam Va'ed. Benevolent be the name of his esteemed kingdom, forever and ever and ever. Amen.